Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bjornholm, where today we're continuing on seeding from the last episode. You'll notice I'm down the other end of the field from where I finished. It's because I left the tractor on cruise control while I toggled recording. And there's a bit of lag and a bit of problems, so it took a bit longer than I expected. But today we're just going to probably finish up field 23 here and get the harvest ready to go. I don't think there's anything in particular I need to do in between finishing up field 23 and starting the harvest, so we'll just start off well, pretty much immediately on the harvest. Once we got the crop grown, obviously we can't harvest the way things are right now. That would be silly to expect. So like I said, this is directly after the last episode finished. Directly after I recorded the last episode, I'm probably going to do a big bunch of them all scrambled up together like this. Just so that I get ahead and you don't get a break while I'm having a break with a friend of mine. So hopefully I can get far enough ahead that there's no break in videos. If there is, I apologise profusely and will hate myself forever. Not necessarily, but I'll be a bit sad. So I have explained to my friend that I won't be talking as much in the near future because I'm trying to get ahead for you guys. Which isn't the best thing in the world because it means I have to be more antisocial than I usually am, and that's pretty damn antisocial. I spend literally all of my time in my bedroom, okay? Well, the majority of it. I do occasionally leave for, food and other necessities. But, yeah, it would help if I actually woke up at a reasonable hour. I got out of bed at 2 o'clock today. Nearly 2 o'clock. It's now... let's just put it this way, the game time is about half an hour ahead of real time right now. So, not the best thing ever. And, of course my knees are jamming up because my knees are weird. And they hate me sitting down for some reason. I think it's the exact angle I've been sitting at might be the issue, and the weather or something, I don't know, but it's annoying and painful. So apologies if it sounds like I'm in pain, because I probably am. That should go as a given for all videos, especially during the winter, because my knees apparently hate winter time. I don't know. So, I haven't been watching much YouTube lately. Actually, I've been playing a lot of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I started off yesterday. I started off playing a Sith character because my friend wanted me to, because he had all of his previous characters as Sith, and he wanted all the bonuses he could get. So I'm playing a Sith warrior juggernaut with annihilation as my focus. So if you're a fan of Star Wars, lore and things, I am obviously on the dark side, being a Sith, and I look like Darth Maul. Quite frankly, I look like Darth Maul, which, if you like episode 1, that's kind of awesome. If you hated episode 1, your prerogative. I kind of liked episode 1. I didn't like Jar Jar as much, but not as... Okay, real talk here for a second. I don't think Jar Jar was as bad as people say. Yes, he was annoying. Yes, he was a bit of a racial stereotype somehow, despite being an alien. I don't think he was as bad as people are saying. I think Jar Jar was actually quite a funny character. He wasn't the greatest character ever, but I thought he was quite funny. Yes, annoying but funny. But yeah, I don't get the hate, the Jar Jar hate. Stop hating Jar Jar. Leave Jar Jar alone, and all of that. But Darth Maul is one of the best looking Sith Lords that has been in Star Wars, I think. So I'm playing a character that looks like him with not the like single dual double-ended lightsaber Darth Maul had in the film. My Sith has 2 lightsabers, both red of course, and I'm just going to move myself on the cruise controller. My character has 2 lightsabers, so he's a dual wielder, I suppose, and it's actually kind of fun to just go around swinging 2 lightsabers around and using all the dark powers that be and all that stuff. And I do have sprint unlocked because I'm level 10. Obviously being level 10 it means I got to choose my advanced class, which is the Juggernaut, and then a focus which was Annihilation, which means I hit harder and I'm just more powerful in general. The Juggernaut means I have 2 lightsabers instead of 1, and Sith Warrior means I'm essentially a Dark Jedi. Jedi gone bad. Honestly, because I played up to level 10 both Jedi and Sith, I've done pretty much what I can do up to level 10 in both of them. I think the Sith missions are a lot more fun. The Sith storyline, the dark side storyline, is a lot more fun than the Jedi storyline, because you can be just this insanely evil person and just go around killing people. Whereas the Jedis are just like, oh no, we must protect all of the fairies and frogs and little people, and no, you can't hit him, that's not nice. No, I want to kill things. I'm playing an MMO. I don't want to be nicey-nicey in an MMO. Obviously to, other players I'll be nicey-nicey. To NPCs, kill them all. That's how I play MMOs, that's how I play games. It's just like, can I kill you? No? Oh, well, that's a shame. Fallout is particularly fun. I know at least one person who's gone around the game, spent literally months in Fallout 3 going around the game mercilessly murdering everyone. Bear with me, I'm going to have that sip. He's I know at least one person who's just gone around Fallout 3 killing everyone that can be killed. And I think a friend of mine that I was living with in college or university, he got the mini nuke launcher, and he managed to get a nuclear headshot with VATS because I told him to for fun. This is the kind of thing I do when I get a bit bored of games, is just kind of see how far I can push things and see if I can break it. I've already done that in Star Wars The Old Republic. I found a bug that's actually kind of useful. If you play it, you'll know that to move the camera around with the mouse, you have to hold down right click. I was on the Empire Space Fleet station thing, and I found out that if you die while holding right click, it doesn't register that you've let go of right click until you click again. So I was going around the fleet station mabob thing, able to use my mouse just normally like this as camera control, which I thought was nice. Then I had to go to an elevator or something and I had to right click and it broke the bug. By the way, BioWare, don't fix that bug, that is awesome. We're 10 minutes, we're about halfway through the video now, and I'm running out of things to say, but I still have to record a couple more today. That's going to be fun. So, let's see, we're in January, I think, or in February. I think that at this point, seeding is beginning again for the summer crops. I know the winter wheat has already been planted, and it's been long planted. That would have got planted in October. October, November time I saw people out with. In fact, Vaderstad Rapide 300Cs, and believe it or not, there's a reason I said, oh, it's perfectly fine for me to do this exact thing where I'm seeding directly onto ploughed ground, and that's because it's not unrealistic. I have seen, actually seen with my own two eyes near me, somebody going out with a plough and a Vaderstad seeder, or Vaderstad, however you want to pronounce it. One tractor going out with a plough, another tractor coming along 10-15 minutes later with a Rapide 300C on the back, and there was no cultivation in between because the seeder is no-till. They still ploughed up the ground because it aerates a lot of the ground here is actually needs to be ploughed damn near annually because we get so much rain. There's not really an issue of the soil getting so dry that it erodes away. I know that water-based erosion could be an issue, but the issue with Irish soils is that it rains so much here that the fields actually do need to be ploughed pretty much every year. Sometimes even twice a year the fields need to be ploughed up. I know some fields will get harvested and all the bales and stuff will be taken off, and then a plough will come along, and I keep right clicking. A plough will come along, and I'm just going to keep this up. Plough will come along, clean up after the harvest, and then they'll just leave the field fallow for the winter, and around this time of year the ploughs will be coming out again to the same field just to break up the ground again, and then, you know, cultivate it under for a couple of weeks, and then the seeding will happen. I've seen fields that were just cultivated for 2 weeks, just left cultivated for 2 weeks, nothing happening to them, and then they got seeded up. But I have also seen fields getting ploughed and then directly seeded. So I don't see this as an issue, seeding onto ploughed ground. It's something that I have seen before, is what I'm trying to say, and it's something that does happen. So field 23 is almost done. This is pleasing. I know I missed a bit back here somewhere. I think I missed this end bit here because I'm looking at the thing and it's not quite right. Whoops. That's better. So I missed a bit back here somewhere. Where is it? Whoa, way back at the end. So I probably should have waited until the next pass, but oh well. So there we go. That's the bit that I missed done. And for some reason the game's behaving a bit more now. I think it was just because the computer was still warming up, my computer was still warming up, that I was having issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this side of the field and down the other, just for the rest of this. And if I'm not finished field 23 by the end of this episode, I will just finish it off screen because it won't be too long. I mean, we got this much done in less than 20 minutes. About 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes, so I won't be too long finishing off the field. I will probably not have enough seeds to finish it though, which, not the best thing ever. I can deal with it. So that's... done that to manage to finish the field, but I don't particularly mind. Oh my god. I'm so bad at driving in a straight line apparently. I'm just gonna ignore this. Just any other problems I have now, I'm just going to ignore them and clean it up when I'm finished. How much fuel do I have? Enough. So I'll clean that up, bit up when I'm finished. And come back up this side. Do this now. I know seeding isn't the most amazing thing in the world, and that I'm doing a lot manually. If you go back a couple of episodes, you'll see what Courseplay does with this, and it's a bit of a mess. I could generate new Courseplay courses that are a bit tighter together, like 2.5 meters. But honestly, it's probably quicker if I just do the seeding myself, because Courseplay will slow down, stop, and they won't do the silly things that I do, I suppose. Courseplay is smarter than me, but it's a bit slower than me at the same time, especially when I'm using a trailed seeder. I'm thinking about getting a modded one, a new modded one in the near future, but I don't know if I will. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look through Autostacker and the like. Probably not today, but tomorrow. Possibly someday. For me, I should say it's the 6th of February today for me. So this will be going out, I think the 10th. I think this is the 10th through the 11th this will be going out. So I am getting quite far ahead, and I think I'm going to take a quick break from the game. Once I've finished this episode, I've got a few things that I need to do. No, I haven't alluded today, but there are a few things that I need to do after this episode, so I'll take a quick break, come back, and then tomorrow's episode will be recorded in about maybe half an hour to an hour's time for me. So yeah, I will in fact have enough seeds to finish this field. That's amazing. Yeah, I think in hindsight the rule about seeder widths was for this season was a bit silly, because, well, yes, it did make it more challenging. It has made things a lot more challenging. I've ended up just using a 3-meter seeder anyway, so I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm just got cruise control on again for funsies. I'm wasting a lot of time because, you know, I could be on the rapid 600A or a 9-meter seeder by now, but because I've put the arbitrary limitation of the only in-game seeders I can use are 3 meters, aka the Vitasem, the only cultivator I can use in-game or from the vanilla stuff is the Cockerling, and there are no mods out that I really like, except this one seeder. That's kind of put me into a bunch, hasn't it? But on the bright side, I can. The reason I chose the Vitasem is it can see pretty much anything in the game. I think Giants did that intentionally, so that people like me who decided on an insane rule could do it, and so the players could do everything but potatoes from the very start, because potatoes do definitely need a different seeder. Either way, I'm gonna start finishing up the episode here a bit early for once. So, well, because I'm nearly done with the seeding and I have to run straight after this. So I'm gonna finish up by saying I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Bjornholm. Please comment, like, subscribe, and all of that nonsense. It does mean a lot to me, and it does really help the channel out. So I will see you next time when we will be harvesting these fields and I'll probably still be struggling for things to talk about. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.